Hey everybody! Didn't expect a video from me in forever now, did ya? Yeah, today we are going to do something a little bit different on my channel today. Today we are going to be doing an analysis video of Kingdom Hearts 3 D23 Japan trailer for February 10th, 2018. Specifically, the Monsters Incorporated one. I would like to clarify that I have been watching this trailer so many times. I have been obsessed with this trailer ever since it came out, and this is probably my favorite trailer out of the bunch. It revealed so many new stuff, and I think I've memorized the whole thing now. And now I feel like I am ready to do an analysis of this. I've never done an analysis for a trailer before, or at least a video one, but I think I am now ready to do one, so... also, just to keep in mind, I have not written a script for this video. So, yeah, I'm making myself look dumber than I already am. But that's beside the point. We're just going to say what is here and dive right in. This trailer represents a game currently in development. The final game will feature text and audio in the English language. So, yeah, if you didn't already know, the audio is Japanese, and don't worry, the subtitles will be there if you don't know how to speak Japanese. And right here it says, don't assume you're doing but just fantasy. If you can imagine a world, believe in it, and dive in. I do not know if this has any relevance to the story, but still a good quote nonetheless. Alright, now we're starting off with Sora's voice here, calling these nobodies has-beens. Is this a new thing? Or the new nickname for these nobodies now? And yeah, right here we see that we start off in a foresty looking place, and according to my observations, this is the Tangled World. And right now we are already bring with a new character that is coming back, Marluxia, or Larium if he's his somebody, but I do not know. But he's most likely he's nobody, since Sora called them has-beens, but who knows. As you can see right here, Marluxia doesn't have yellow eyes, so he actually hasn't turned into part Xehanort yet. If he does soon. But yeah, it looks like that we get to meet Marluxia in the Tangled World. Alright, now it looks like that Sora is basically insulting everyone in the organization. And it looks like right here that we get to see a bit bigger of a close-up of Sora's new Kingdom Hearts 3 outfit. We have known the style for the outfit for a long time, so it's nothing new, but it's still pretty cool to see. I mean, it looks pretty epic and dashing, if you ask me. And you also get to see the HD Sora and Donald right here in their fighting positions. The Goofy stance has become a meme for quite a bit, and it looks like that he gets to be in that position whenever we're facing an enemy, or something like that. So I guess that's not the only time we're seeing him in that stance, everyone. So yeah. Alright, now Sora is confused because he lost his memory from Castle Oblivion of him fighting Marluxia and all that such. It's pretty cool that they're bringing another reference into Chain of Memories, since even though Chain of Memories wasn't that big of a game, they still give it respect for what it is. A shame you have no memory, because I remember you exceedingly well. Yes, you remember me exceedingly well, and me kicking your butt. Looks like he saw Goofy scratching his head like, what are they talking about? And looks like right here that we got more cutscenes for Toy Story, because as you know that we got a big Toy Story trailer in the past months. So we get another one here, and we also get a big bigger close-up of the new Heartless themed Toy Story thingamajigga. And we know this is a Heartless because of the Heartless emblem. And it looks pretty cool. Like, it's all robotic and seems to be in a toyish design because it's a Toy Story. Alright. So here, I think they're preparing to fight certain enemies. I'm not exactly sure what, but we have yet to find out. Alright, and right here, we are introduced with a brand new world called Monsters Inc. Yes, the leak is true, guys. Monsters Inc. is actually coming to Kingdom Hearts 3. So, yeah. And as you can see right here, we care because we care. Pretty much the famous quote from Monsters Inc. And it looks really, really cool. And as you get to see right here, we get to see Sora's, Goofy's, and Donald's new monster designs. Right here, we don't see Donald looking much different. We do see him with these little bat wings right here and one eyeball. And Goofy's just looking goofy, really. Yeah, he has like one big blue eyeball and one red eyeball right here, and he's looking all green and weird and stuff. And Sora, on the other hand, he has these cool red stale looking hair, and his clothes and pretty much everyone else's clothes don't look any different at all. You have these little pointy ears right here, which looks pretty stunning. And his body looks a little bluish, grayish kind of look. And these little black stripes in his legs, cool. In his legs too. And he's not wearing any pants. That's kind of disturbing. You should better get some pants on. And out here we are getting introduced to Sullivan and Mike Wazowski and Bill. And as you can see, they are concerned because because monsters aren't allowed to see children, or to not see children, but just basically getting contact with children, because according to these theories that they have been having, if a child touches you, then you die. So yeah, they are very, very, very scared as these little cute little humans. But since Sora has been a human before, he already knows that humans aren't toxic at all. Of course, Sullivan and Mike Wazowski don't know that. Mike Wazowski! It looks like he's pointing Donald out for being Mike Wazowski because he has one eyeball. Alright, now they're introducing themselves. And right here we get to see a little close-up thing of Sora's monster form. We actually get to see a big load of detail here. We get to see we get to see nice textures of his fur. Yeah, I think they did a really good job designing the detail and textures of these monsters. They're really nice. Just wanted to point that out. And right here, we are now diving into some gameplay here. It looks like that we are at the outside of the city of Monstropolis. We seem to be being chased by these, I forgot what they're called, but they're those guys that try to protect monsters from children and such. I'm not exactly sure what they're called, but I think that's probably what's going on here because there seems to be spotlights and stuff looking for children and stuff. And right here we get to see the bottom corner that Mike and Sullivan are in their party. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And in the bottom left-hand corner we get to see a little style of Monsters Inc. of the commands menu, which looks pretty cool. I'm actually pretty happy that they're bringing it back from Kingdom Hearts 2, and it's a pretty neat little design that they have done here. Alright, oh, this looks so awesome, man. Diving. Alright, now it looks like right here that we are now in the scare floor, I think that's what it's called. We seem to be defeating some enemies. I'm not exactly sure what types they are. I can't really see the emblem. But, yeah, looks like that we are in a battle here. And now it looks like that we are using a new ability here. We are using an ability called Quick Claws, which you will see what it does here in a second. And actually, just a little thing that I've noticed. I'm gonna go back here. Sora actually, Sora's color of his skin actually changed. His main color of his skin is now orange, and his stripes are now pink, and his hair and such is all orange and stuff. So yeah, I don't know if this is supposed to be part of the ability, but it's most likely so. And we actually seen him like that in the leak. So he was probably using that ability in that screenshot, or whatever. This looks really cool. And right here we get to see Sora interacting with the place where they stored the doors. I'm not exactly sure what it's called. But it looks like here that we're trying to travel from place to place, grabbing onto the doors to probably chase Randall, I'm guessing. I'm not too sure if Randall's going to be here, but I hope he's going to be there because he's one of my favorite Disney villains, and I think it'll be pretty interesting and such. I mean, what other reason would you go here, of course? Oh, it looks like that we're using this D-Link thing. I'm not exactly sure. It's probably not. It's probably just an attack that you get to use when you're sliding on the thing. So, yeah. Okay, now we are brought to the Tangled World yet again. We get to see the Tangled World in much better detail, and it has been improved a lot from the past few trailers. We get to see Eugene and Rapunzel in our party, and it looks like we're fighting some Heartless, and we know they're Heartless because their hearts are going up into Kingdom Hearts. And we also get to see the commands style right here of the Rapunzel theme, so that's pretty cool. And as you can see right here, we actually get to see Rapunzel doing a certain move. It's most likely an attack of where she ties her hair up into this tree and swing around. It's probably in order to destroy some Heartless. So right here we get to see Eugene riding on a barrel. That's probably another move that he gets to use to attack enemies. Not exactly sure. And right here we get to see that Sora is actually, it looks like that he is using a drive form right now. It's called Miracle Staff. He looks like his outfit is blue and he's sliding across the floor, which looks pretty neat. And looks like Sora gets to swim. Nothing surprising there. And right here, we actually get introduced to Ariel right here, which I'm pretty sure is a summon, because usually summon cutscenes look like this. And this actually could tell us a lot of things here, that Atlantica might not be in Kingdom Hearts 3, which may be good news for some people, maybe bad news for some people that actually wanted this world in Kingdom Hearts 3, but probably a lot of people didn't want that. But yeah, it's most likely not going to come in Kingdom Hearts 3, because usually summons don't interact with the same worlds that they are in the certain Kingdom Hearts game. I don't know what I just said, but hopefully it makes sense. But yeah, I think the Ariel summon looks pretty. That makes a whole lot of sense. I'm just not making sense at all right now. That is kind of weird. And yeah, you get to see right here that Sora is just being like, oh, what am I saying? I'm just getting more and more weird as this review goes on. Alright, and right here we are using this shot luck type attack. It's nothing new here. We just get to attack from all places along to destroy all these Heartless from everywhere. So awesome, so OP. And right here, whoa, we get to raise this entire tower, right? Which looks pretty neat. I'm not exactly sure how you do this, but whatever it is very OP. Like, look at that. It's shooting everywhere. Just whoa. Okay, right here, it looks like that we are in a different world, but we are not in a world that we are familiar with it yet. Looks like that it is a Toy Story world, but we know it's not that because the commands design thing looks different. Or, I don't know, maybe it just changes from time to time depending on what types of worlds you are in or different types of places or such. But, yeah, this could be a possibility for new screen time for another world that I'm not exactly sure what it is, to be honest. Looks like we're destroying balls. Yeah. I actually didn't introduce you to this other attack that he was using earlier. He was using this thing called Hyper Hammer. As you can see, he's using a hammer, so yeah. Hammer, makes a lot of sense. And right here, he's using another type of attack called Mad Teacups, where it circles around at a certain enemy, I'm guessing, and just pretty much just gang up on them. And this actually probably was inspired by the amusement park ride, the Disney Teacups thing, where it twirls around and such. It looks pretty cool. This is not the first time we're seeing the teacups in this game. We actually saw it in previous trailers, but it still looks awesome that Square Enix is still using this attack. Alright, now it looks like we are back at the Toy Story world, considering our deck right here, and it looks like that things aren't going too great here. Missiles are shooting from the sky, rockets seem to be flying everywhere, buildings are detaching from the ground. Yeah, we got some problems here. Alright, oh, whoa, looks like that we are jumping into a missile. And, okay, so it looks like that we have a boss right here, since looking at the health bar, looks pretty decent for boss's HP. And since it's in the middle of everything and it's so big, it's most likely a boss. And the attack we're using right now is called Rocket Ruckus, where we get to fly on this little missile thing with Buzz Lightyear and Woody, and get to shoot this thing at the sky, which, actually, I'm not really sure how much damage it does, but, yeah, it does something. And looks like we're here that we are actually at the same place, same area right now, same boss, but it looks like that things are a little different here. It's gotten way darker, all the buildings are floating in the sky, and I think this might be the second or final phase of this boss, since things seem to look more dark and maybe more extreme, if you know what I mean. And it also looks like that we can do a little bit of parkour here, and this might be the part where we get to finish him off, or maybe just land a hit on the sky or something like that. Alright, now it looks like that we are back at the Monsters Inc. world, as you can see. I'm saying that a lot for the music. And we get to use this spin around the pole thing. I forgot what it was called. That was originated from Dream But Distant. So, yeah, we are keeping that. And right here, Sora is introducing us to another attack called Twin Yoyo. We get to use big, giant yo-yo things to destroy everything. Seriously, Sora is becoming very, very OP here. And another thing I'd like to mention, right here, on the top left corner, we get to see Boo's laugh power. I'm not exactly sure what it means, but I'm guessing that you have to raise it to its max to do something. I'm not sure what, but we all know in Monsters Inc. that laughing is a better source of energy than scaring, so it might have something to do with battles, but who knows. We'll get to see. Man, seriously, Sora is the most OP thing ever. Alright, right here, it looks like that we are throwing Mike Wazowski into this herd of enemies. I don't know if this is a limit or something, I'm not exactly sure, but it might be something like that. And now right here, we are getting introduced to Dream Eaters yet again from Dream Distance. I know. I was actually kind of confused when these guys came back, because as we all know, Dream Eaters only takes place in our dreams, or within ourselves. And I highly doubt that Sora is in a dream right now, so I'm guessing that he found a way to to get these guys into the real world, or they're just replicas or anything. And it also looks like that Dream Eaters are not going to be in our parties. As you can see, that Dream Eaters are not in that list. So it's probably just another mechanic or just something you need to unlock.
Yes.
So, yeah, it looks like that they also have certain attacks, because right here it says Wonder Balloon. Yes. Whoa, that's a lot of Dream Eaters shooting from everywhere. And right here, it looks like that Square Enix is bringing back Vanitas. Yes, I was actually hinted that he would come back from Kingdom Hearts 3. I was actually hinted that he would come back to Kingdom Hearts 3 since we got to see Unversed in previous trailers. And in this trailer, Vanitas' theme was actually playing the entire time, if you haven't noticed. So yeah, this is pretty exciting for me since he is my favorite Kingdom Hearts villain. And it looks like here that he is not wearing his normal attire. He's wearing this cloak or coat or whatever you call it. He's most likely not in Organization 13 because, as we know many other characters that wear the same coat. This could be hinting that he may be the 13th Seeker of Darkness, or no, sorry, not 13th, but one of the 13 Seekers of Darkness. This could be one of the cases here. Alright, right here we get to see that Ventus is actually pushing Sora to interact with Vanitas, because as we know, Ventus is inside Sora's heart, and he has been in his heart ever since Sora was a little child. And, yeah. I'm actually pretty excited to see Ventus's and Vanitas' interactions with each other. I'm not exactly sure if Ventus is going to wake up, like his entire body, but he may be coming across a spirit or whatever inside of Sora's heart. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and also, by the way, there's balloons right here. What if they're having a party? These balloons can mean everything. Okay, I'll stop. I'm sorry. Alright, looks like Vanitas is targeting Sora right now, and Sora looks so edgy. To get Ventus' heart back, and yeah, that's basically it for the trailer. Kingdom Hearts 3. Yeah, this trailer, the first time I saw this is a lot to take in. I mean, this was an amazing trailer, and as you can see here, it's coming 2018, so yeah, no release date yet, but I'm not gonna complain, because I've heard that we will be seeing the release date at E3, so I will be looking forward to that. But yeah, anyway, that is concluding the Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer analysis. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video that just came out of nowhere. I'm not exactly sure what I'll be making another YouTube video, since my videos are just all over the place now. But I will just see you guys when I see you guys. Bye!